All right, many of y'all probably wondering when the NBA 2K20 demo is released. Well, what time it will be released? Here's a screenshot I took from NBA 2K News. It basically explains to you when you'll be able to download the NBA 2K20 demo. As you can see, Pacific time be 8 a.m. Mountain time will be 9 a.m. Central time 10 a.m. Eastern time 11 a.m. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil time 12 p.m. Berlin, Germany 5 p.m. Moscow, Russia 6 p.m. You in Dubai, which is 7 p.m. This is all on Wednesday, so I guess we're all getting the game around 11 a.m. So I don't think it's gonna be 8 a.m. or it's not gonna be the standard 12:01 a.m. Because usually sometimes after midnight, 12:01 a.m. we'll usually be able to get the game, be able to download the game and stuff of that nature. But I guess this year they're doing it a lot different to where we can only get it. Everybody's getting it at a certain time, same time. And this is also what I took a screenshot that I took from. I actually Googled it. You see, NBA 2K demo is scheduled to be released on August 21st at 12:01 a.m. PT, 8 a.m. PT Pacific time. Update 8/17 starting on August 21st at 8 a.m. PT Pacific time. You can get an early start on your My Career while testing out the new My Player Builder and hitting the court 2 weeks ahead of the game's launch by downloading the demo. Okay, I just want to touch on that so everybody knows that. And here's a few other things that I was going to touch on. A couple of tweets and stuff like that. I was going to touch on the defense. Now, I don't know if everybody has seen. I'm going to pull the notes up because, like I said, I'll be taking notes now. I'm trying to get a little bit more professional with it because usually I freestyle. And most of the guys that know me, y'all know I freestyle majority of my work. You know what I'm saying? Freestyling is not a bad thing. So. For the most part, I said for the most part. But for the most part, I freestyle myself. But I wanted to get into one of the little podcasts that they had. You know what I'm saying? It was actually manually switching on defense. Now, this has been a long time coming. They should have implemented this in 2Ks. Once they seen that they was penalizing people for rotating right and guarding their men, they should have implemented this. So now I guess if you listen to the podcast, you can actually go to NBA 2K TV and you can listen to the podcast, and it's basically explaining the new transition defense option, meaning that if a guy's over to your right and you want to run over and check him, you can click. You can press X. Like you would do in a play now game to switch the player you're operating, but instead of you switching the player operating, which of course is your my player, so you can't really switch to somebody else's my player. It's gonna lock on to the player closest to you. That way you won't get penalized for defense. So all the time you switching, all the time they say if you checking your dude and you see somebody open in the corner and it's a 2-on-1. And you just know he's dumping the ball to the corner, and you running that way, and you can press that X button. You're gonna lock onto that defender, and that's gonna be your defense assignment. So that's real good because I know everybody was frustrated. Everybody hated playing. Everybody hated playing with those teammates who didn't rotate. Everybody hated playing with those teammates that no matter what. You could check somebody else's man, but you're still leaving assignment this, leaving assignment that. It was almost as if you was doing the right thing on defense, but the game was but the game wasn't rewarding you. That's penalizing you for doing the right thing. And we're gonna talk about some more defense. This is another tweet. It's come out by Beluba. Well, I think Beluba made the tweet. I think it was the 19th. But he actually made the tweet today, earlier today, like 3:05 p.m., I believe. He says, a defender's impact severely drops as they're coming down from a block attempt and for a moment after landing. Don't spam block this year. So what he's trying to say is this. You know how most of the time a person will run, like the person will be open or anything, and a person will just run over it and try to block it, and they keep on pressing triangle to keep jumping up and down, try to block it, try to block it, try to block it. He's saying you'll be penalized for attempting to continue to do that. So there's going to be no more spam blocking, meaning that you can't jump 10 times in a row and think you're going to get a block, or think your block or even your position is even going to be effective. You know what I mean by your position is going to be effective? Like even your position, like trying to defend the player is going to be effective, because it's not. You know, you just spam it. So he's basically saying you'll be penalized for spamming. You be penalized for trying to spam block. Also, another tweet that Blooper made was one of the first things I recommend doing when you get NBA 2K20. Go to features, go to your settings, turn shot feedback to all shots. Very helpful tool on defense to see how well each shot is contested. By default, you can only get feedback on shots you take. So basically, what he's saying is, it's just gonna let you know what shots are, if it's a good shot, if it's a bad shot. So you turn your shot feedback on. I know a lot of people didn't even know about this feature. I don't even think it's a new feature in the game, because I've been low key knowing about that type feature and seeing that feature. So it's just something else. Like I said, there's just something else to help you guys out. And I also wanted to talk about one of the most important things in the game, which everybody should do this. Of course, y'all know when you do. I don't know if it's gonna be. Well, it will be in a demo. So I don't know how long the demo is gonna take to download. May not take a long time to download. But this right here is what's gonna will give certain players, certain good players. Like you can. Before I get into this, hold on. You can get into the game, play the game. Okay, all right, cool. Be good at the game, all right. But go to 2KU. Chris Manning tweeted out 2KU will be in the demo as well, featuring tutorials for all the gameplay features / mechanics, similar to past demos. So if you really want to know the ins and outs of this game, of course playing it and experiencing it, okay, is going to help. Once again, this is not the full game, this is the demo. So if you don't know ins and outs, the new mechanics, the new dribble moves, how to dribble, what to do, the step back and snap, go to 2KU. It's going to tell you exactly what to do. It's going to tell you how to position yourself underneath the basket, as opposed to, 2KU is going to help you out. Now, I don't know if they're going to give you the option to learn everything, which usually typically they do. You can kind of go through a little information tab to where you can click on this, and it'll let you, if my memory serves me correctly, I don't want to give y'all false information. Y'all know how I get that. I don't like all that fake false information. If my memory serves me correctly, you can maybe choose what you want to work on, or choose. Yeah, you can choose how to do something, or it shows you how to do something. I believe you can do that in 2KU. I believe that. I'm trying to remember. Or you just may be able to go to the options tab and learn that way, baby. I think it's 2KU though. But yeah, so there you have it. Everybody knows the demo release, the release date, release time for the demo. Everybody knows that you can manually switch on defense. And of course, to the My Career trailers, and the My Career trailers dropped, but that's just the first My Career trailer. So they're gonna drop another My Career trailer. And I also said this. Look, I also told people this. I said I wouldn't be surprised because y'all remember the neighborhood leaked. The neighborhood leaked what a month ago. Everybody was posting the neighborhood leak, and everybody was pissed off because it was the same neighborhood. But I even told people, do not be surprised if this neighborhood is just for the demo. You see what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if the neighborhood is just for the demo. I believe we're getting a second trailer this week. Me personally, I believe that. But like always, man, you know what I'm saying? I'll have some more content to y'all soon. I'm trying to go for 3 uploads today. Is the first one. Smash the sub button, share the video, like the video. If you ain't subscribed, man, I said smash the sub button. You ain't subscribed, man. You hear me? Make sure you turn notifications on, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm YPD Walls, man. I'm signing out, y'all. I'm up out of here.